Hey lads and lasses, as this run is beginning, let me quickly give you a little bit of context on what's actually happening. This is a Dark Souls Remastered all bosses world record speedrun. Before this run, the world record was at 1 hour, 1 minute and 56 seconds by myself. My biggest time saves are on the Calamite and Four Kings segments. My ultimate goal is to reach the time of under 1 hour, 1 minute and 50 seconds. For the YouTube regulars watching this run, I'm currently working on a new produced video, but it's been delayed as I was working on my bachelor thesis. However, that has been handed in and I'm currently in full production on the new piece, so please be on the lookout for that. Anyways, that's just a quick update from me. Enjoy the run. And don't forget that if you want to catch these live, you can always find me on Twitch 4 times a week. The link is in the video description. Have a great day. Meanwhile in Prague, when there was a thunderstorm, I was just streaming in the middle of it with an open window. It's pretty cozy. Nah, thank you, hello. Oh, it's 6 already? Hot damn, what the fuck? I'm gonna try to get one more run past guards, I think. And then I'm gonna switch to some Demon Souls. First playthrough. Well, not completely, but first playthrough. Hey, what's up, 50? How's it going? I mean, the thing is, no-hit runs also require a certain amount of skill. I just wouldn't enjoy the format. That simple. I have nothing against people doing no-hit runs, and a lot of no-hit runners are very skilled at the games. Just to get a no-hit run, you don't have to be as good at the game as getting a good speedrunning time. But a lot of people are really good within the no-hit community as well. So it really just depends on case-by-case basis. Just like there are a lot of speedrunners who are bad at the game, there are also a lot of no-hit runners who are bad at the game. That's just the concept I wouldn't enjoy. Like with speedrunning, you can always like push further. With no-hit runs, you just get that 0 hit, and then it's all about adding more arbitrary conditions on like what to get a no-hit in, you know? And then like in order to feel better about your achievement, you call it world's first or whatever, you know what I mean? Somebody. No one is good at the game. Yeah, I should say that just some people are less shit than others. Because that's pretty much how it is with Dark Souls. Hey, what's up, copy? I'm not gonna do that because it's not something I would enjoy. And my thing is starting to get pretty windy as well. Maybe it's raining. But my grandma, I can hear her watching one of her silly series on TV, so she's not gonna be in any rush to unplug the sockets. Like she's always, even when the thunderstorm's like super far, she's always like, yeah, go unplug it, go unplug it. I'm like, no, it's far as fuck. But if she's watching her series, she's like glued to the seat. Doesn't care, dude. Thunderstorm might blow her roof off and she's like, no, gotta finish this episode. Split a bit too, yeah, I split too early there. That's a fake gold. Because I couldn't hear the sound properly without headphones on. I might retime that. Because that might have actually been a gold still, but probably not. What's the attempt number? 2854. I'll go back and watch it afterwards. After the stream. Brazilian soap operas. She's watching some fucking Turkish show, dude. And it's so bad. Because they always have some music on. Like, there's never a point of silence. And my grandma, like, her hearing is a bit eh. So the TV is always so fucking loud, dude. It's actually insane. God fucking damn it, dude. Why? Well, maybe I wouldn't be so good at the no-hit stuff after all. Damn, I lost so much fucking time on the hollow room. Let me skip the split. Welcome back to me. Hope the errands went well. What the fuck? And everything went wrong this fucking split. It's always about family, love, drama, yeah. They just have a lot of music. It's weirdly shot, and it's like dumb as fuck as well. Like, I saw a little bits and pieces, and it's just, oh. But then again, like, I don't blame her. There's nothing on TV. And like, what else is she supposed to do, you know, besides crosswords and watching telly? If, for example, the weather sucks and she cannot work in the garden. It's been years since last time you watched TV. I mean, I don't have a TV in Prague. The only time I really watch TV is if I'm at my mom's place for like weekends or whatever, and I'm just chilling. Then I'll be on the couch, and of course the TV will be on. And maybe at night I'll be on my laptop or phone or whatever, and I'll have the TV running in the background. Would it be possible to survive the fall from the rooftop if there was no kill box? Oh, you mean like height-wise? I think it might be too high. I think it could be a lethal fall. And yeah, it is raining outside and my dog is still outside. Rip my dog. I mean, we have internet TV. And as such, I also have the app, so like I could watch like anything on my PC if I wanted, but yeah, I just don't do that. One thing I do is pay attention to the news. Like there's a news show, not a news show. There's like a debate show on Sundays at 12 o'clock that I watch or listen to. But that's public TV, so I just opened that, you know, on my phone on an app. Hey, what's Secret T? Thank you for the host. What's up? Teacher to play game. Dude, DS1 PTD is so unfriendly when it comes to like customizing anything. Because they just, you know, it wasn't supposed to be out on PC in the first place. Prig, so yeah. I'm rocking the headset. I just made it a neck set instead. Well, I mean, Russian TV in general is pretty good meme, innit? Always leads to horror in the next minutes. You're right, yeah. Almost always Taurus falling off. Just some shit will go wrong. I could die here. Or also not, so it's calm. I'm making theme for research proposal. It should be like general problem, example, question. How's my runs? Pretty much same. ONS and back to Asylum. So welcome to the club. Yeah, ČT24 is what I meant actually, C14. That's where the show is. But there's no room for word-like developing. What do you think? I don't really understand what your question is, 50. I don't know what you're trying to develop. I don't really understand. Like a theory or something? Praising Hitler? Dude, US TV can be really wild as well, so maybe even wilder than that. Shit like that will not surprise me anymore. I mean, hey, Putin talked about Hitler and how some people basically feel like Nazis these days on Victory Day celebrations, so... Fucking commies, right? Slav comrades, bro. Yeah, I mean, like I said, same. I think a lot of young people just don't watch TV. I had a phone call last year with my phone carrier, and they were trying to like give me like whatever, you know, one of their offers. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then she was like, okay, and what about television? Like, how do you have television sorted? And I'm like, I don't have a TV. She's like at all? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, why are people still so surprised? Like, TV is dying, you know? Like, of course the numbers are still big, and there's a huge amount of cash in the TV industry. But when it comes to its role as a prime medium, that's where it's declining. It's still gonna take time. It is on the decline. It's still gonna take time for it to die. Nice. Fucking hell, what's happening, dude? I mean, that's the problem, though. Like, it might be entertaining. But so was Donald Trump. Donald Trump was entertaining. He was still dangerous, though. That's the thing. Nothing good in it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just kind of a general consensus. And then... people have much shorter attention spans these days. So they're gonna watch their show and then, like, if something, you know, there's an ad or something, there's a commercial, they just go to their phones or whatever. And they might leave. And even then, like just watching like a long show on TV with commercials, which is gonna take like 2 hours instead of, you know, like the regular like 80 minutes that it would take. Like people are just not gonna do that, you know, when they're used to fucking 5-second clips on TikTok. Fucking prostře no lamu. TV versus internet kind of thing? In what sense? Oh, okay. I see what you mean now with the... I mean, that's the best thing, really. Is essentially... I think that's where the future is changing your content to be more on demand. YouTube style. Shorter form content, you know? Yeah, exactly. That is another problem, that you have ads. But the thing is, like, obviously you only really pay for the national TV, for the public TV, public radio. But yeah. I know in Italy, even public TV that you pay for still runs ads. And when it comes to media in Hungary, in your place, Copy, obviously that's just messed up. No, I definitely think it's also an attention span thing. But the ads are the bigger deal. But the attention span is definitely a thing, because if you look at something like basketball or whatever, and sports in general, you have the numbers going down. But at the same time, the numbers of like highlights and stuff on video on demand services are gaining in popularity. Like people are willing to just watch highlights of their games instead of watching like an entire soccer game, you know? To pay for TV even if you don't have a TV? Yeah, that's kind of true. Like everyone basically assumes that you have a TV and a radio and you have to pay it unless you prove otherwise. Hey Rooster, what's up? Alright, well, my boy just 5-stanked that shit. Sick. That was really good. That's basically as good as it gets. Because that was perfect phase 1 and basically perfect phase 2. Hey Actorith, what's up? I see, Victor. I mean, like I said, I think it still will take time for TV to disappear completely, but already, even with like, you know, midlife generation, the people that are like in the middle of their lives right now, working busy jobs, they just use their phones to get their news and whatnot. I won't silence, that's fair. I respect that.
Heading out, are you?
Which one did you order? Almost fucking walked over it. Do I want gloves? I guess not. And Nexus, what's up, man? I got a Noctua? Nice. It's high price, but guaranteed quality. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of hard to avoid bias in media in general. It's just in the US, it's actually kind of crazy. But in general, it will be hard to find media that are just unbiased. It's just not really possible. It's just some try to at least minimize it, and some just indulge in it, you know, fully. And they basically become a propaganda device. Hey, Purple Stripes, what's up? How you doing? Well, that's the thing, like, I don't know, like, commercial news here, I absolutely do not watch ever, because it's full of, like, who killed what, who, and who robbed what, and yeah, exactly, like, which animal got born. I'm like, eh. What's up, Hobgoblin? Kinda and my wife are my news sources. Count today is beer carved in yard work. I mean, sounds like a good workout to me. I mean, generally, like, people that, you know, have very active jobs, like construction workers or whatever, you won't really see them be super unfit because it's just very demanding. So they'll generally be pretty strong. Maybe not ripped or whatever, right? Because that requires concerted effort. But yeah, nice quit out, by the way. Or rather, I did quit out well, but I didn't open the fucking door. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Because their job is so active, they can also like eat a lot and drink a lot or whatever, and they will still like not be overly fat. I mean, it is important in this day and age to be able to rationally filter information. Obviously, like, the digital age is just rough in that regard. Back in the days, you didn't have enough sources of information. Now we have way too many. And definitely skepticism is very important, but at the same time, it needs to have its limit. Like, a lot of the misinformation that happens on the internet, and I say that word with intention, is because you don't necessarily have people just straight up outright lying, but they take an article or something or a study and they just interpret it in a certain way, you know, without like the full context. And that's the issue, where like people are just lacking the proper information. And they get fed these controlled narratives, and then they're confused. Like, for example, I don't want to talk about vaccines again because we've done that like the past two streams, but those are a perfect example where people that want to spread anti-vax propaganda don't need to convince you that the vaccines are bad. They just have to plant seeds of doubt, you know, in you. And then you just say, you don't know. I don't know if the vaccine is good or bad. And then if you don't know, of course you're not gonna get it. So yeah, critical thinking is really important. And that's where a lot of people have issues, because people are going to use statistics to manipulate information. People are going to use just, you know, things that essentially even Hannah Arendt already talked about, where if you leave everything up to science, at some point the experts are going to speak such languages that common folk are not going to understand. And if you don't understand, you cannot take part in the debate. And that's where you get these, you know, hoax people that will essentially try to interpret it in their own way. And they're gonna spread misinformation that way. I mean, not by accident. On purpose, of course, but yeah. I think it's really important to know some, at least basics of statistics and stuff like that, but that shit generally just isn't really taught widely. Or at least, it's gonna depend on the country and the curriculums and the educational systems. But at least here, I can definitely say that statistics are not taught widely enough. And at the same time, when they're taught, they're just taught like, oh yeah, like this is just mathematics, you need to know this. But no one ever explains like, oh, you want to know this, otherwise you can literally get misinformed and make decisions about your own life based on information that is untrue or not fully true. And it's limiting your capacity to choose as a human being, you know what I mean? Like, no one's able to explain it in that manner. Yeah, cynicism definitely as well. That's another thing. It's like, once you don't really orientate yourself within the space of information, you just become completely cynical towards everything. And you withdraw from political life, you withdraw from social life. You just don't care. And that's the worst, right? That's exactly what... If we believe in an ideal of democracy, then that's exactly what you don't want. It's funny how certain thinkers have like foreseen this, or were already seeing it like 50, 60, 70 years ago. Hey, no Jesus, what's up? Can have spoken 2.5 languages, but he chose to speak the facts. Yeah, I don't know. We had a conversation about that as well, that like, I don't know, is just not utilized enough. And people, instead of being like, well, I don't have enough information to make a judgment in this case, they will just want to have some kind of a stand, and then like whatever they heard somewhere, they're gonna parrot. And it's not because they would like to spread it, it's just, you know, they don't want to seem dumb or unknowledgeable. Yeah, I totally get that. Like, not everyone can be an expert in all fields. That's definitely not possible. But that's why you need to have the political debate, I think. That's how I view it anyway, for now. That within a political debate, everyone should be able to take part, you know? As their part of society. Could you get the fuck out of the way? Holy shit. Fat ass bastard. Holy fuck. Was a nice run. But then I wasted like 4 seconds on this chubby motherfucker. Jeez, dude. Problem is you can't kick that guy. You can punch that guy. You can't do shit. Because having Soul Spear selected is like the only choice there. And then cast it. Plus size. No. He's a fat ass. It was way bigger than plus size. God damn this game, dude. Always something. Yeah, of course. I understand the cynicism. I'm not like blaming people for being cynical. I'm just saying that people distancing themselves from public public affairs is just not good for the health of the state, you know, for the health of democracy. Alright, let's see how much time we fucking lost. .2 seconds. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh well, it's still fine, but it sucks. Because other than that, like everything on that split was good. No souls left for dexterity and strength. Guess Hawking didn't dupe enough souls. This early in the day. Oh, that. Fucking amazing, dude. Stupid soul mass. Such unreliable spell. I'd say, I mean, I think it's a bit more complicated than that, but definitely, I mean, it's everywhere. There's like huge monetary interest behind media and behind, yeah, fear mongering, and there's always someone who's profiting from these things. Like, do you think our politicians didn't get fucking packed on like buying overpriced masks from China? You know, when the pandemic started? Of course they did. Now we have like the 4th health minister. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th health minister over the course of the pandemic, and again, you know, turns out that he wasn't admitting like millions in terms of net worth, essentially. And that he was renting a building for like 1,000,000 crowns a year to a hospital that he was director of. You know, like this kind of sketchy shit is just everywhere in this country. It's actually insane. But at least that's like the regular corruption. Isn't really anti-system. Like, you know, certain countries and certain parties in certain countries trying to destroy democracy. We do have parties like that here. Just haven't been able to grab power yet. How come they don't have freedom? Yeah, username checks out. Please spread some freedom over here. Yeah, Victor, also. Who's the health minister in Reset City? Me. That's why you guys are all so healthy and beautiful. Oh, CDU did the same? I see. Well, it makes sense. It was like the perfect opportunity for people to get packed. Because, oh my god, state of emergency, we need to really buy quickly masks. State of emergency means we don't need proper tenders for, you know, public deals. And people just get packed. Hey Civi, how's it going? What's up? Hello Anya, of course. What up? It isn't. This country sucks. I mean, especially if you look at the pandemic numbers, like, you had the worst numbers per capita in the world. Cases per capita and deaths per capita as well. Stream's alright. It's my second run to the DLC. This one at least is a little bit better. If it wasn't for fat channel horse, it would have been even better than it is, but it's still acceptable. Damn. I don't know exactly if that happened. I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't happen here. With our numbers being so bad. Neglects the obesity issue in Reset City. But they're in Duke's Archives, dude. Duke's Archives is not part of the Reset City's jurisdiction. I will get the fast attack at some point, I believe. Maybe next life. Rip, dude. Fuck. Why is this boss so shit? Like, why on a run that's absolutely terrible I get RNG where I lose like 5 seconds, which is bad but okay, but like I'm gonna lose so much fucking time here again. God fucking damn it, dude. Like bashing my head against the wall, hoping that it's gonna break one day. Yeah, it's run dead. He does 2 slows. Well, at least I can pat myself on the back and be like, hey, I had another day where I got to Calamite where the run died. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 14 seconds. Bless RNG emote was gone because Brad was a confirmed sexual offender. Yeah. He scammed us all. Calamite did. We need to stone him. What even is the best possible time? Oh, it's mega dead. Oh well, we'll see what we can get. Oh, it's mega dead just like my upload. Nice. I like how we talk about these like all worldwide issues, very serious issues. And then my biggest issue is fucking slow Calamite. It's kind of funny. Hey Roshago, what's up? Thank you, I appreciate it. How you doing? But fortunately this run is pretty dead by now. Still gonna give it a shot, of course, but kind of lost the chance to get a good time. That was at least a good manners. Glad to hear you're doing well, mate. Why is what faster this way? 7 seconds. I mean, you have to look at best possible time. That will always give you an idea about what's possible at this point. Now I'm always gonna lose 2 seconds to the gaping split, so you have to add 2 seconds. And then have to understand that we not only have 4 kings, but we also have Gwendolyn. Hey Ancelot, not much man, how about you? Lost the run to Calamite because he's a great brother. And also a great cunt. Well, you skip the entire side quest. Like, you don't have to run to Calamite twice, and you don't have to get the crest key at the bottom of Lucille, and you don't have to go to Golf to have him shoot down. Hey, what's up, Forward? Well, mainly just Calamite. I mean, I haven't really made a mistake this entire run. Most, like, the biggest time losses that I've had were on fat ass Channelor blocking me for like 4 seconds. And I lost 15 seconds to bad Calamite RNG. Yo, what's up, Bender? Thank you so much for the 9 months. Welcome back to Reset City family. Enjoy your new Crimson badge. What up, mate? Hope you're doing well. That's not optimal. Like 2-3 seconds lost. It's still better than MIPB, but that's not a high bar to cross. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, Sans a lot. Please never feel pressured to write. Lurking is very welcome. I don't think Ella is really in it for the world record, trust me. Yeah, actually in the green, dude. Insane. Fucking Abyss, what a meme. We'll get it. We'll get the sub 50 at some point. How you doing, Forward? How have you been, mate? How's your weekend? Is DS a new mod we are trying? DS is Demon Souls, brother. I mean, you could say it's basically a Dark Souls mod, but... DS2AA is Dark Souls 2 all achievements. There it is. Something I don't want to do. I mean, someone's gonna happen. It's just gonna take some time still to find new skips, but or some new tech. But I have no doubt that both Prepare to Die Edition and Remaster will go sub 1 hour. Eventually. I mean, it was just in November when Homeward Wrong Warp was found, and Homeward Wrong Warp saved 8 minutes in any percent, so... just a huge shit can happen. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit more problematic because all bosses are more limited. So you have to kill all the bosses. Duh. But my point still stands. Actually did a jump attack this time, that's nice. Yeah, didn't uppercut him. Just run faster. I mean, if you guys don't tell anyone, then I'll just skip a boss and then self-verify my run. YouTube's not gonna mind, because like half of YouTube comments see that I don't kill Capra in the early game and they already think it's not all bosses. You just hope to get lucky. Play and play. I won't tell if you won't. That sounds like a deal. Like, I'm just risking the whole run there. I can get a moan, but I think you can get a moan even with the quit out strat. Insane 0.1 seconds gold. Phenomenal. But at least this run is worth it, you know? Insane gold. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, you're a good guy for helping out a friend, but staying up until that late, it's pretty crazy. Well, that sucked. Wasn't the end of the world. Obviously, a full direct approach would have been nicer, but it's okay. Hey, Bulka. What's up? How you doing? Not a nice run. It's a shit run, dude. You have to understand, Calamite lost 15 seconds. 15 or 14, actually. Light blue is a gold, which means the fastest segment ever. You have better runs, you have worse PVs. Yes. Maybe it's like the fucking dress from a couple of years ago, Kint. And some people see it as a gold and some people see it as light blue. Can't be helped. Let's see if we can finally get past this curse split. Looking promising, actually. Oh my god, almost got on the... Already got on the railing. Insane, dude. Got past gaping. Back in the greens. I need a really good Nito split now. Hello Volpo, how's it going? Big Lizard trolled me? Yep. Lost 14 seconds on Calamite. I actually woke up kind of early today as well, like at 5:50 or whatever. I've been feeling not... Well, I've been feeling alright, just not 100% today. But I know why, because my grandma, like... She partially opened up my blackouts. So there was a lot of light in my room in the morning that woke me up. -10 on every split. I mean, not losing 15 seconds on Calamite, like that would help. Like, those are literally the two big time losses so far have been Fat Ass Channelor and Calamite. Is the dog real? Depends on what your perception of reality is. So it is. Yep. Basically. If you look at it, it's real. Yeah, if your eyes can see it, then it's real, obviously. Plato knows nothing with his allegory of the cave. This insane gamer? It's you. Now let's see what happens on Nito. So far the split has been alright. Well, that was good. It's such a fucking meme. If I PB with this, it will be such a fucking meme. I mean, I probably won't, but... Jeez, dude. Of course, on that terrible run that I had earlier, I get a calamite that was like 10 seconds faster. Never actually noticed the dog, because I'm too handsome for you to pay attention to anything else. I understand. Alright, good ogre RNG. Attack on skladnosti indeed. Or maybe just Miyazaki's law. Speedrunning in general. Always bad RNG on good runs. Good RNG on bad runs. It's alright though. I'm happy that I finally got past the Gaping Dragon split, because the last several runs that I had on pace, any pace, whether it was good or bad, like as long as it was PB pace, I either reset on Capra or Gaping pretty much. So this is a nice change of pace, you could say. Hey Asteros, what's up? How you doing? Get out of there, swamp. I'm pretty sure they are actually not called ogres. Maybe they are. I don't know. Like enemy names can be just weird in this game. Like fucking you have trees running around a forest and they're called demonic foliage. I think I probably lost some time on Quelaag. Yep. Because it's actually more optimal to get a jump, because then you can have a straighter path through her arena by just running under her and shooting her from behind. Are they actually called infested barbarians? Like motherfuckers, just call them ogres. What the fuck, Miyazaki? What kind of translator crew did you order? Or rather, hire? I see. Interesting. Infested barbarians. I'll remember that and then I'll sound like an intellectual next time I talk about him. Oh, that was such a late bone out, holy shit. Like normally you wouldn't really care about a bone out that was delayed by half a second, but when I'm trying to PB by like a fucking second here, that half a second plays a pretty big role. Hey Aver, not the run. It's not a run at all. Terrible run. How you doing, mate? What's up? Yeah, good point. Rookie, good point. I actually completely forgot about that. That I did tie my PB. So I got 1 on 156 twice. The second time was slightly faster, but I didn't save the splits because the early game was like insane. I didn't want to have those splits. Capra survived? Nice. I wasn't even paying attention. Also probably because I don't have headphones on. Holy shit. Could have died there pretty easily. I got a pretty slow fall. Had to time my roll really late in there. Hey GMP, thanks for the like, dude. Appreciate it, brother. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good opener. Husiban? Don't ban Husi. Husi with a Y at the end is plural for goose in Czech. Takes you to porn. I mean, most of the things that you input into Google are gonna take you to porn, let's be real. It is most of the internet though, so after all rather, so it makes sense. And one exam remaining? Nice, dude. Hope they've been going well so far. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. Unfortunately had a terrible calamite on this run. Other than that, I have been playing very well this run. Memes with kittens. I mean, that's part of porn, basically. Hey, what's up, Siloid? How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Hello, Captain Kale. What's up? Yeah, makes sense. I mean, after all, I do have orange walls here, and the white balance is quite orange. And then you add the bolognese sauce that is lava in Remastered, and you get perfect orange. I almost feel like you're part of the lasagna. Google that and you end up here. Fucking hell. Sick time loss, dude. God damn it. Damn discount territory, insane. Holy shit. That throw. That was insanely fast. Like, I wasn't even aiming to the correct place yet and I was already throwing. That's pretty good. I still lost time because of Guaylana, which is the name of the daughter in front of the fog wall. Because I had to roll there.
Very well.
Why would you Google that? Fucking hell. Is this the run? Probably not. Need to get an RTSR set up here. All comes down to one fucking enemy in the late game, dude. He's doing it insane, dude. He did the thing. Oh, I disabled his AI, hell yeah. That kind of scared me though, because I couldn't see exactly what he was doing. But it allowed me to have a straight path, so that's nice. Hey Hamed, you're welcome. Hey, thanks for the luck, Mayhem. Incredible, my dudes and dudettes. Insane world record, dude. By a whole second. Yay. We did it. 854 attempts to save a second. That is incredible, guys. I am truly blessed. Thank you. I want to thank you guys in the chat. I want to thank my mom, my dog, my grandma, my dad. And last but not least, I want to thank Calamite, who cost me 14 seconds in this run. Thank you.